The people around me are really brain dead, gang, and I'm not even saying that to be ignorant. Take it as you will. Y'all are legit slow. Like, y'all are slow. They will look at everything else but what they're putting in their body, get sick every single day over and over and over again, and just keep looking at everything else but what they're putting in their body. How dumb can you? I'm not trying to be ignorant. Y'all are slow. Y'all are actually slow. And then my sister will sit here and say, the burgers are human meat. You're acting like you're woke. You're fake woke as fuck. You don't know shit. Like, you literally have to be, like, in a sleep state to where you don't even process the little tiny bit of what you just said out your mouth. Like, what is way beyond that? And if you truly believe that, then why would you be trusting or eating any of this shit? And it's so much deeper than that. Like, I don't even want to give attention to just that. But I'm just saying, like, they're in the epitome of the most unconscious state ever. To where you will put things in your body and have no desire or want or curiosity to know what's inside of what you're putting in your body. And then you're getting sicker and sicker and sicker. This shit has been breaking down and tearing your body, making your body extremely sick, toxic, tearing apart your organs, breaking down your body, filling you with all these disgusting toxins, sludge, wearing down your whole body. So it is that you finally manifested illness. And then with my sister, right? It's her stomach above all. Every night she's waking up, throwing up, getting sick. And then still she'll go and reach for it. And I know because I'll eat the bullshit too, but I'm cutting back on it. And all I'm doing is bringing awareness to the same thing I'm within. So I'm allowed to talk about it. And then all because I'm talking about it doesn't take away from anything. The food is the food. And when I eat it, it's horrible for me too. And it's addictive as fuck. And I'm breaking away from it because I ate it my whole life. So it was already in me for 15 plus years before I became awake to it. And I didn't choose to have it that in me. So now I'm trying to undo the damage that I never chose for there to be with. You feel me? Like, if I knew this from a baby and I had a choice, I would never put any of that food in my mouth from the very beginning. But so they'll look at me like I'm tripping because I'm trying to bring awareness and truth to what I literally know to be of the food, which is just a form of toxins that you're putting in you is what's making you sick. Because it's toxins that you're absorbing in any way. But when you're eating it, you're putting those toxins directly in your body and you're getting sick. And you never stop taking or eating those toxins. She'll get sick, throw up, and then after, be good, but then never go long enough to stop eating the next day to see if she's not going to get sick. No, like, your body's detoxing and getting sick from after all that horrible shit you ate during the day. Eventually, it's all sitting in you, rotting, not going anywhere. You lay down, and it's all sitting, stuffed in you. Then you get sick. You get full of that toxic, disgusting, and then you go to throw up. You throw up and throw up and throw up. And then guess what? You feel better? The food isn't in you anymore. In this state, you're supposed to not re-put the toxins in you. I bet you want to get sick the following day. Like, I bet you after you throw up the next night, after having once again stuffed your body and ate all this bullshit from pure pleasure, pure addiction, pure junk, disgusting bullshit that you know damn well was doing horrible shit to your body, but you just want to ignore it so you can keep living in your reality of ignorance, and you want to believe that you don't have to stop eating what feels so good to your body. You think you generally want to trust this world and trust the foods and think that I'm tripping because you don't think that the food is literally as bad as it is. You don't think this world is the way it was and that they'll really make foods that are that bad for you and that these companies don't give a fuck about you. Okay, yeah, you keep doing that as is that all the signs are right in front of you. The literal effects of the foods can be looked up. You can find out, not what I believe, like literally 100% true. You can literally look up what all these foods do and literally see what it's doing to your body, how toxic it is, the effects of what these chemicals do, how horrible and toxic this shit is. It's not what I believe. It's literally right there for you to find out. Literally look it up 100%, literally the ingredients themselves in the food. So y'all are literally eating y'all sickness and then y'all are turning against me, sitting here thinking I'm tripping because I'm trying to literally push the literal truth that y'all swear y'all would cry for when y'all sick to want, but then look everywhere else but to what you're putting in your body, and then trust this man and his medicines, that the medicines are only a byproduct of you being sick. So now you have symptoms that they have to numb with more shit that they're making, and you're putting more and more in you, and then it's just a further and further and further outside of yourself of more symptoms, taking more and more symptoms. Then the medicine is going to cause even more side effects. Then you'll take medicine for that, and then you'll be in an even deeper dependency cycle. And the actual root cause of you getting sick with the stomach shit, it's not going to go anywhere. Because your body's just as sick from all the horrible, disgusting, toxic shit that you're going to almost 100% probably still keep eating. Meanwhile, you think I'm tripping. And all I have to do is finally break away from eating the food at all and just heal myself. And then let them, from their little low vibrational reality where they're talking about how I didn't get a GED or I'm not working a job in the system. Meanwhile, I'll be healing, my body will be strong, I'll actually have my health myself, and I'll be living on my planet, walking with the purpose of life itself. I'll be walking against the very system that they're trying to get me to work for. I'm here to burn down that system. I'm not here to work for that system. That system's killing the planet, that which I'm trying to live on. I will no longer ever again work a single job in this system ever again. I don't care about any of y'all. I'm not here to live for any of y'all. I'm not going to let any of y'all programs or ideas of me get in my reality to make me do or think I have to do anything. I don't care what y'all think from the outside out. Y'all are going to eventually, sooner or later, be in the reality of which y'all are walking off towards within y'all self-destruction, and then see how much that I was really actually tapped into what the fuck was going on and leading myself to save myself and pull myself off of the path that was leading to y'all self-destruction. All I have to do is save myself and apply the actions and heal my own body and heal myself and literally really fully heal myself, and watch as all these people get sicker and sicker, more miserable, more lost, more in this system where it is that they're throwing rocks and shade at you when they're the ones who don't got a clue. They're the ones who are lost, fam. They're walking zombies. They're walking zombies, bro. Fully programmed with all the programs of this system. They'll die for it. They'll die defending the ideas they were told. And never question it. They'll never even question it a day in their life. They'll just go with that fully. Getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Never questioning why. Never questioning the things behind shit. Just follow exactly what they've been told. And they can live like that as all they want. And I'm not here for them. That's exactly what it is. Just when I see that dumb shit and you're, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk. Y'all don't have to, like, exactly. Do you have to do anything for my words? No, I can talk though. Unless my frequency is bothering you and it feels like you gotta face something you don't want to face, then why are you so bothered by my words? Because it's the truth. I don't care how it makes you feel. It's the truth. Like, I don't care what you think. If it's the truth, I'm gonna say it. And I'm going to keep saying it because I know it's the truth. It's not what I believe. I know it's the truth. The food is what's making you sick. Until you stop eating the food, and until you start to try to change and incorporate what actually naturally comes from your planet and wake up and start becoming aware of what you're putting in your body and stop trusting this man in this system, you're not going to get any better. And I wish you the best. It's going to get worse and worse and worse until you finally start to wake up. Keep popping all those pills, numbing the symptoms of what's being caused by the horrible, disgusting shit that you're stuffing into your mouth. That's the truth. I become the enemy because I start trying to literally call out and bring awareness to the toxic, horrible shit that's happening. And they're so zombified and possessed by their low vibrational states that they can't even, like, they see me as the enemy within their reality. That's just like the people who hung Jesus on the cross for trying to save them. No, really. Like, you know, the more Jesus tried to save the people of this world, they got more and more annoyed of him to the point where they decide, you know what, we're just going to kill you, fam. No, like, literally, that's what they did to Jesus. That's literally what they did. Am I wrong? And then, like I always say, y'all are so fucking stupid. Y'all are literally praising Satan and then worshiping the same religion that killed, quote unquote, Jesus. That's how dumb y'all are. Y'all are so stupid. You don't even know the real fucking Jesus story, because if you did, you would never pick up a Bible. That was against everything Jesus stood for. Y'all are slow. No, like literally, y'all are slow. Y'all have no mind of your own, and y'all are going to lead yourself off to your own self-destruction. It's cool. Everything's going to kill themselves that refuses, just by their own stupidity, by their own disease. Everything's going to die off that refuses to raise their consciousness. I don't even need to stress anymore. I've been told that like a few months ago. I got that clarity. That the great shift has been happening. The great shift it didn't even appear in the way you were looking for it. You know how it appeared? Everyone living in the realities they're creating, to where the ones who are not tapping in, and you know how we all start to tap in, heal, at least become aware, wake up, start to figure out what's going on. There's a lot of people who are still in this 3D who never even slightly had any type of change from 2020. They didn't grow in awareness or consciousness at all. They're completely the same as they were before 2020. And those people, they're going to meet the same fate as this toxic system. Not saying anything against them. I'm just saying that that's the great shift. Everyone who's on that lower frequency, who's not raising up into those higher dimensions and trying to heal themselves and break away from the system in this toxic world, are going to die off with this toxic world. They're going to get sicker and sicker. They're going to pick each other off. They're going to self-eradicate. Meanwhile, I'm going to be here in the sun, in nature, healing, getting stronger and stronger. Meanwhile, people like my mom from her real miserable reality, the real miserable one who tries to say I'm miserable, is going to be withering away in her little cave, dying. Respectfully. Because that's the fate y'all get when it is that you oppose me, and all I am here to do is stand with my planet, stand with nature, heal my planet.